the timing in which you do things plays a large role, especially when you're talking about autoflowers, because we don't have the benefit of extending a vegetative period, that we actually have to be on time with our shit. Okay, autoflowers will inherently and almost in all cases make you a better grower because you don't have the crutch. So this is when you're talking about timing in autoflowers, especially, boy, y'all have no idea about when it comes to the breeding aspect. God dang it. I mean, it's extremely frustrating. Again, I'm looking at some plants right now that I'm hoping I've got the timing worked out right. Anyway, so we got so what you want to do is you want to take the day that you put your root riots plant your seeds and you start the germination process. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to take whatever their forever pot is and you're going to soak it. You're going to soak that sumbitch heavy. I mean, you're going to get it to where it's a heavy pot, fully saturated. Okay, all the way saturated, no dry pockets, no nothing. All right, and then what's going to happen is that I've found that especially if you're using bioflower, that 3 to 4 days in the time that your seeds are germinating, okay, in the time that your seeds are germinating, that pot is gonna it's gonna dry out a little bit, because you don't want to take your fully saturated, super soaked, ultra over wet pot and put your root riot cube in there. What that can lead to is dampening off. It can lead to soil-borne shit that you don't want. It's just not, yeah, it's bad. So you want to fully saturate it because again, the reason we're doing this is because, especially if you're buying soil and it has dried out, when almost all these pre-bagged soils, once they dry completely out, they become hydrophobic, meaning they repel water. Have you ever seen it when you pour on your plants and it just like pools up on the top? You're like, what the hell? Yeah, it can become hydrophobic. So you want to make sure that's the reason that you're taking and saturating that pot. You're not going to use that same watering method throughout. This is the only time I ever recommend doing this, unless you're flushing. Hey, 110. If we get to 125, I'll slang some more packs for y'all. Y'all stick around. The only time that you're ever going to want to do this, other than flushing, not flushing at the end of your cycle because that doesn't do shit. That flushing to correct a pH imbalance. Is when you're going to do something like this. Okay, so you take your root riots, put the seeds in the root riots, you set them off, bang, 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 boogie, boogity, boogity, boo. You're going to go out there with your garden hose, with your water, whatever you're watering with, whatever you're doing with, bang, you're going to fill that sumbitch up. Water slow, folks, golly, water slow, man. Water slow. Why, Derek? Why do you water slow? Well, what happens is that when you're got that hose on full blast, okay, what's happening is that the soil in your substrate isn't absorbing that water as fast as you can put more on it. So it's going to end up draining out the sides, going down to the bottom of your pot. And that can also create dry pockets. You'll say, hey, I'll just put 5 gallons of water in there. Hey, yeah, bust that damn pot open and see, you'll go 2 inches down, bang, you got dust hitting you in the face. So water slowly. Fully saturate the pot the day that you put your root riots in the seedling kit. And then you're going to let it dry out for a couple of days. However many days it is from the time, it's not really an exact thing. And again, it's going to differ based on your humidity and your temperatures and your how much wind that you have going on. Hey, River, by the way, if you're over here, you need to come water these planties. That just popped in my mind. I got some bear's breath. I'll go ahead and tell y'all at least some of it. I got some bear's breath running right now. That's the original, very first.